Good evening and welcome back to Cosmoteer. My name is Pooks and tonight we're continuing on with the third stream of the day. Crazy, I know. But we're gonna continue on with Cosmoteer here, slightly because I'm addicted, but also my partner's not feeling too well, so it's not as if I'm missing out on quality time with her. She's gone to bed and it's pretty early. So yeah, that's we're gonna you can come join me instead and go through the wonderful world of Cosmoteer here. And here we go. Alright, we just took out a pirate base in the last stream. We have the Trodoc down here, which is really running on kind of minimal crew at the moment. It is running some things. Why is it running? It's rearranging stuff. Okay. I don't know why they're doing that. Not sure they should be, but okay, that's fine. You guys just entertain yourselves by moving things around. What we want to do, basically, is clean up the mess we just created and grab all the goodies. So we're going to send the Trodoc up to do that. And the Kestrel and Velociraptor are basically just going to hang around and make sure that no pirate comes in and messes up our day by taking out our freighter ship. Then we're going to mop up by taking out the pack bounty up here, get the pack bounty here, the fugitive bounty, and then the other fugitive bounty here. Once we've done that, we might need to do some mining, I'm not sure, and then we'll jump off to the next system. So just jumping to the galaxy map, this is our galaxy from the seed that we're on. So yeah, the next point seems to be the 2 to 4 or 4 to 6. I think we're going to go into the monolith cooperative or either the fringe resistance, right? There is some of the Cabal of Soul there, and I've decided that they're our sworn enemies, and I kind of like to bring that in. So we do have a mission to go there. I actually don't want to go to Eta Lionfloss for the reason that I want to keep the challenge real, right? Missions 1 to 3 don't seem too hard. 4 to 6 will bump up the difficulty a little bit. And then we can make a beeline up here, maybe to this sort of area and just keep on going and bumping up. And then we might have to go invade the Cabal of Soul, basically. We've also got the Imperium all the way over here. Yeah, I don't know whether or not we'll make them, be friends with them or not be, but that's what's on the cards. But the first thing we need to do is upgrade the Trodoc for a start. Is definitely on the cards. And we also want to upgrade the Velociraptor to something else, I think. So it's not going to be good enough, basically. Sounds horrible, but yeah, true. What's going on with the... Why are these meant to be coils? They should not be coils. Should all be... Yeah, hang on, stuff is messed up here. So, enrich uranium. I'm gonna say this is all tri-steel. You should be coil, you should be normal coil, you should be normal coil, your hypercoils. That's better. Iron, copper, yep. Yeah, something's gone wrong here with all our settings. So that's a thing. Because these were all meant to be like diamonds in this area. We're meant to have a area for processes, but I'm pretty sure it was here. Tri-steel was all this bit. Yep, that's good. Yeah. Hyperium, we'll keep here. Pretty sure these had no designation. That was carbon. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure that was a full iron bunker. So something's changed there. Looks like a bug. Some description, that's fine. Bugs will happen. We yank up to this one, grab them all. We'll get some stuff there. Get some stuff there as well. Want to make sure we pick all that up. And then up to the base. Oh, hang on. Left a guy behind. There's only one, but he's an important. Every man is important in this fleet. We will leave no man behind, or woman. But ideally, we get enough hypercoils out of this deal to do some good stuff. Sure if we will or not, to be honest. Certainly leaving a heap of plates on the table. Plenty of coils. But I'm thinking we're going to be low on the hypercoil front. You can just kind of go off here. Yeah, okay, plenty of plates, not enough hypercoils. So we're gonna go find some copper. It looked like there was an actual butt ton of copper in this belt. So we're just gonna leave these guys just kind of cruising around while we mine this up. I could send them off to go kill some stuff, but I really don't want the ship to die. Once it has hyperdrives, then I'll be a little bit less cautious about it when I've cleared areas. I'm pretty sure the area is clear as well, but until I do have those hyperdrives, then you know, bad things could happen, and it would just be so much work to get it back. Alright, I actually need to turn this thing back on, and that'll help with one. Why are you going off? Stop mining, guys. Alright, they're gonna take all these coils and basically turn them into hypercoils until I say stop. Yeah, we're just gonna watch this a little bit, I think, till these guys fill up the bunkers. Alright, grab some more copper. Alright, there was another copper asteroid down here. We'll go grab it. This is a pretty good roid field. It's AU. Let's check if there's anything else kind of nice in here. It's also AU. Gonna be our source of processes, basically. There is an awful lot of copper in this asteroid field. We have gotten lucky. This is the type of field that you really want to kind of come across. Now, the Kestrel may actually want to mine that sulfur as well, is the other thing. I'm not interested in the AU just yet. We will be, don't get me wrong. That's going to be good. Mainly the copper that I am interested in at this point. Because that means I can upgrade the Trodoc. Grab all that copper. Yeah. The big one down there. This is exactly what we needed. A highly concentrated thing of copper. Man, if I found this earlier, then we wouldn't have spent so much time. But, you know, it's the way that works. How are we going on making it so? Alright, it's actually just down to uranium that we are missing at the moment. That's pretty good. Some might call it very good. Some might call it exceptional. Right, that's just gonna keep on busting out these guys, depleting our stores of actual... Yeah, look at this. This should not be happening. This should all be goddamn steel, man. You're not tri-steel. I don't know why it's done that. Very, very strange. There's a heap that wasn't actually picked up. Get closer to it. We'll move up to this guy here. Go this way. There's another copper one. Probably don't need these guys playing chaperone. Nothing has come that's to kind of spank me. Grab all these. Yep, nice. Continue on with the hypercoil factory. Doing that. I'm gonna steal from reserves now that we're out. Yep, that makes sense. And we'll go up to this one. Alright, let's pick up some more. Cool. Hopefully for anyone who watches any other streamers on, or sorry, YouTubers specifically, who do these episodes on Cosmoteer, and you see the amazing ships they create, and they are some really cool ones as well. This will hopefully give you kind of an indication of just how much bloody time it takes for them to mine up all the stuff that's required for those ships. If you're building a mega ship and you're not just doing things in creative mode and that sort of thing, it does take a lot of work to get things down. So there is there is a thing where you kind of want to build your like a super efficient ship that's gonna ship or ships that are going to make all your mining dreams come true. If you're playing on, especially on one of the higher difficulties where you're going to take a little bit more damage, and even on the lower difficulties, to be fair, it takes a bit of work. Taking a little bit of work here, a few hours, a little bit of time, days of my life I will not get back. Alright, we're good on hypercoils now. We're just stocking up on copper for the rest of it. We were good on hypercoils technically before anyway. In terms of what we need to upgrade the Trodoc, I just wanted to mine out the rest of the copper for monetary purposes. Move it around. It's actually reasonably fast now, which means it can do its own road scouting. Yep, alright. So we'll take it down to that station, and then the Kestrel and the Velociraptor can form up on the Kestrel. They're gonna run off and do some bounties. Apparently there's a big copper up there. I don't think I've done that field yet as well. So maybe that's a thing I ought to do. Alright. We've got a couple of unknown contacts here. So it is a renegade pack bounty, which basically means, can we do this yet? We need 39,000 because we're low on uranium. How much is my bounties worth? 4K, 4K. It's gonna chip off the edge of it at least. I think we'll, yeah, we'll... The other thing is that we could actually get some uranium out, back to floor 1. Separate the Velociraptor. We'll see what we've got incoming. This is gonna be dead simple. Make sure that we're pivoting to the right point, please. And you can go after the bottom feeder. One down. If I move the Velociraptor kind of this way. Pew. Boom. Yeah, I think we just hit the reactor. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. It was saying that partially because we've got some of the reactor fuel here. Go grab what you want, man. And pull this apart, please. Ah, another incoming. Nope, disappeared. Interesting. There's a chip there, so I think we want to grab our steel here, just throw it overboard. And what we're going to do is say, you're in your uranium. And then we're also going to tell it to go pick up the chip so that your processes, right, this is some of the valuable components that we can get, so we don't want to fill it up on steel if at all possible. Okay, get the good stuff here. Not even sure it's worth marking as a wreck now. It's just, mind you, they're rarer than steel as well, so we'll call these coils. We'll say that it can pick up 4 of steel, 2 of coils. Make these hyper coils. I'm pretty sure happy with the rest in terms of its priority of what it's going to pick up. Yeah, a couple of K's out. So there's something just going back and around and back or something. There might actually be something worth investigating there actually. It could be like a storage depot. So we will send the Kestrel and the Velocity up there to check it out. Just as soon as it goes, we go pick up this. Hang on. You guys, send it all to space. Go. Yeah, there's totally something up there. There's something out there, man. The truth. It's the truth is out there. Mulder and Scully are here. Alright. Yeah, there's an unknown signal. There's a couple of them. Now, it's probably going to be a reasonable fight that we end up in here. So, I don't want to go too far. We got level 3 ordnance. I think I've seen an ordnance before. Funnily enough, it's carrying some ordnance. We're going to go like that. We're just going to leave the Kestrel here. And we'll just see what they do. So I want the Kestrel, if at all possible, to kind of target that thing. Yeah, that's a missile destroyer. I definitely don't want to tangle with that. That's the cool thing. So that's going to be cargo. That's the thing that's actually making this worthwhile. Yep, the Kestrel's been spotted. It's taken a hit, but not a bad one. The Velocity can start cruising in. They might ignore the Velocity, they might not. Oh, that's right. There is baddies. So that's a missile. That's the reason why I didn't send in the Velocity to begin with, is those missiles. Save yourself, dude. Save yourself. You can't contribute to this fight. I think this fight is going to be down to the... Ouch. That stings a lot. I think I'm going to aim for this because it does have disruptors. Just going to move my... Right. Going to do some rail fanning here. We need to definitely continue to rotate. Velocity can go off this direction in general. Oh, it's badly wounded. And I mean badly. If I can take out that rocket launcher, that would be a good deal. Need our guys to get our iron cannon back online. Otherwise this guy is going to creep up, destroy the velocity. Come on, man. Get those batteries up there, dude. Gotta power everything. Go this way. Can we repair it all? Would hopefully be able to repair these. That would be ideal. Alright, so that should get some more engine capacity on so it can run. I might have the priorities of my dudes wrong, because they're basically replenishing the shields, which is what I've told them to do, to be fair, above powering up our rail cannon. And I think that's maybe a mistake, so let's just edit our power logistics role. Go to their priorities. What's the shield priority? Is 9, right? Versus rail accelerators are a 7s. So we're going to put that back up to 9. Because that's important that we're able to shoot. Alright. I think the velocity is now definitely proving that it does not have the capacity to really be involved in these fights. Yeah, there we go. Took it out from behind. I think I may have hit the reactor, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I wanted to keep the stuff. But the velocity is just not keeping up in these fights whatsoever. Kestrel is here. It can start aiming for that again. Got it. Move it up there. Kestrel took a few hits, nothing major. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to go into that mode. Its back thrust is not working properly either. See how it's overshooting? Once more steel, that's fine. We've got a good source here. Oh, didn't mean to click. Alright, let's just see what was in this guy. Kestrel can tear that apart. A little bit of uranium. We've got a diamond. That's pretty good. Alright, velocity is all repaired now. How many crew members has it got? It's down to 7, so we've lost a few. Oh no, that's how much I recruit it with. I gave the rest of the crew to the Trodoc. Go pick up those up, dude. Alright, so your priority here is... We'll just get rid of those two, and I think that'll do it. Yep. Get the tri-steel, man. Pick up whatever's here. We'll go rip this apart as well. Pick up what you can. everything we can. I don't think we lost anything too badly. We'll go dump our cargo off at the Trodoc. Yeah, we can hire one dude, so we must have lost someone. Fortunately, the mission pays for it. But yeah, basically we want uranium, and the way to do that is to enrich uranium. Yeah, we've got an unknown contact there. I don't like that. There's only a couple of stations. It's only a level 4 station too. And that's basically a wreck. Actually, that is a wreck. Why haven't I pulled it apart? I don't know. Alright, so if I try to we can make it so now. Alright, we're gonna do that. Because we do have the capacity for uranium, right? And before we lose the ability to market, let's chuck our uranium thingies here. Rocks, that's it. And what I really want to do is have our processor factory as well. That would be grand. That would be great. Now we just spent a whole heap, which means we can go pick up all this crap that we were ignoring before. We forgot doors. We forgot some doors. Sounds like Factorio music. Alright, pretty sure the base still had a whole heap of stuff. So we'll send it up there. We're going to send the Veloci and the Kestrel. Veloci, are you empty? No, you're not. Hey, hang on. Why didn't all your... Come back. Come back. Trodoc, get back here. It should have used its things rather than to help build, because it was in storage. I am not happy. Alright, transfer route. Should have made that cheaper. Give it all over there. There you go. Get rid of it. Can sell some hyper... What the hell has happened here? You can sell some hypercoils to be able to get our gold factory. I think we're going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How much for a gold factory? Processor factory, sorry. Say gold. What does it actually need? It needs 100, so I need to keep 100 in reserve, definitely. Yeah, okay. $6,000, thank you very much. Gonna need some mining, but that's all good. We get processor factories now, so we can make everything. That's a good thing. Next up, we are gonna start wanting to build some other things. Might look at missiles, like a large shield, bridge, huge thrusters, yeah. Grab that now, grab that now. Probably don't need the bridge. Large core will be sooner rather than later. Tractor beam could be kind of interesting. I haven't done any sun mining, but that's basically what I'll be thinking about using it for. But yeah, that's really good now. We can actually build that, so let's do it. Processes. Drop it here, and then we'll say a storage here, door. Right, and then in terms of where we chuck the gold, we'll be there. I think we have things marked out for processes. If we don't, yep, we've got a 8 processor slot. Okay. Good. Yeah. What? Why have you gone over here? You should not be. That's marked for steel, sir. Steel. Hyperium is actually going to move. Right. I think I'm going to call that steel and steel. Yeah. Actually might move diamonds somewhere else. Go here. And then we'll have a bigger copper bunker. I think that covers off on all the things I want to. Then we've got a randoms here and here. That's right, I was talking about moving things around a bit. So if we do half copper here, half copper here, then I make this iron and these all iron. I make you steel and maybe you coils. Then I want you as titanium ore. You as AU, you as U. And then we've got extras. So I might call you try steel here, because that's probably the thing that I might need the most of. Cool. These guys are all going to move stuff around for me. But good deal. Cool. Now, as I said, there was still some stuff up around the base, so we'll send him up there. It can now actually jump out of trouble, so I'm okay with doing that. Oh, speaking of trouble, it's found us. Looks like it's... Get in, boys. It's a renegade, okay. I'm gonna aim for its ass. Slowly gonna overtake it. That's that gold, and we took it. Drop this as a W. And we'll go, oh, there's a U as well. I think the Trodoc will go up to this area next and grab, we'll swing by there to grab the gold as well. Alright, we got a little rat pack. I'm pretty sure the rat packs are actually easy. Usually means smaller enemies. Yep, it's a bite, which is simple. We just shoot it down the middle. Toothpick as well. And fire. got a shot off at the velocity. We will put W marks here, just in case I want to pick up some refined materials, but I don't think that'll be really required off these guys. Actually, no, because they will have uranium if nothing else, so we'll get the velocity to mine them out. I think the Kestrel is actually just going to be fine just by itself. Now the Trodox here, you can go pick up its stuff. We are heading into unexplored areas as well. So there's always a chance of getting the good old... if we lose Kestrel, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I feel this music has changed. I don't think that I've actually heard it with any kind of background audio playing at all before. Let's move this over here. Alright. This has a fair bit of thrust from memory and can actually out-thrust us. I might just target this. Takes out a fair bit of it. Do kind of want that out of the way. Just going to slowly work our way through it. They're not having a good day at all. Especially bad day, you might say. Send the velocity over here, see if we can pick up anything interesting. Trodoc in the meantime should by now have picked up everything there. Yeah, it's just sending crew on a faraway mission. Is anything? I think I blew up the reactor. That does look like it's got uranium though. Just send guys to disassemble that. Nope. Disassemble everything. Make the job easier. Just kind of eyeball if there's anything worthwhile at the end of it. Mostly kind of coppery things. There's a bit of uranium. Yeah, we'll drop it. We'll drop a marker. Kestrel, how are you going on ammo as well? Yeah, you're fine. Got plenty of ammo left in the bunker. Velocity can come down here and just grab the good scraps. Trodoc in the meantime should be finished. Yep. So it can head off to this asteroid first. Kestrel is going to go take care of our final bounty in this system. We are mopping things up. Hence the title of the stream. Yeah. It was segues and all that exciting things. I'm so clever. There's some kind of unknown contact here, so I'm kind of curious to know what that is. Showing up on radar. So I'll have a jump beacon. And there's some kind of unknown contact there. That looks like a dump. Like a supply dump. Alright, we're gonna go for this contact first. And we'll just aim for the reactor. This guy is probably not worth it. There's 3 of them there. Jeepers. Velocity's got everything it needs, so it can join the Kestrel. Meantime, we have got the Trodoc in position to go mine some gold. Fortunately, I seem to have mined up all the copper. Who would have done such a thing? I would have done such a thing. All the copper that's remaining is in the belts. The big belt, basically, I think. But hey, it's gotten us a lot of gold. It's paid for most of our blueprints necessary. How far are you, Raptor? Let's speed up time. Grab this gold. Because we are making some processes. Ah, it uses copper coils too. Yeah, okay. Yep, copper's one of those important resources. Looks like there's 1 stationary and 3 moving parts. Maybe it's a pirate base. Usually you get 3 missions to destroy them, so... Let's move the Kestrel and the Velocian. Oh, it's a graveyard. Okay. This could be a painful from the point of view of just... it's a laser platform, a Coutelier. It's a ship that wants to kill us. We've got a Triraptor here as well. Alright, it's woken up. Go to half speed, aim for the bad guy. Yeah, that hurt, I bet, buddy. Gonna just adjust our aim slightly. Start rail fanning. Something in the way there. Move the velocity in. I think a Triraptor, the velocity should be fine. Coutelier. Stuck. So yeah, we just blew apart a frickload of that thing's ability to harm us. Move the velocity in. Intercept course. Start rail fanning. Got him. Next one. This guy. Velocity can come in and try and shoot down some of its lasers. Rail fan. Ooh. Raptor, get in there. Got it stuck on an asteroid. That's not a good position. When the guy has disruptors, he is shooting through my shields. I want to turn violently to the left here. Take some hits on my armor. In fact, I really want to turn. Let the velocity try and eat through it. Got him. Still useful, the velocity to kind of sneak in because they just kind of ignore her as the lower threat, which she is to an extent, but flanking attacks still do some good damage. The problem is it's got no point defense, so it just gets hammered anytime there's anything, you know, sort of serious to deal with. Apparently there's a big copper up there. So back to full speed. I think we've done all the bounties in this sector now. So that's nice. So basically we're just taking this apart and then we'll send these guys back to base or fly escort with the Trodoc and start prepping them to be ready to go to the next system. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Next system. Don't need anything. Alright. Can't pick up anything as well, apparently. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, oh, hang on. We've got a Tri-Raptor we can disassemble as well. Make sure we grab the good stuff at least. Yep, we haven't been mining here, so this will be good. I need that copper. We have plenty of processors now. Like a decent amount. So what's really left to be done in this system is really just mining. I'm not sure how much time I realistically want to spend on that. Send these guys up to the station. Might even be something on the way. Lucky? Nope. We is not lucky. Yeah, we need a crap ton of copper to be able to just build everything ourselves at the moment. What I might do is just on this go like that, that. What else do you have? You would normally have titanium asteroids as well, so you can do that. And then you don't supply it, yep. So you would also be supplying that. I will be moving into a much harder difficulty area. So it is probably wise to make sure I'm prepared. Ooh, carbon. Diamonds. Ah, yeah, that's meant to be Hyperium. A good deal. Filled up with copper. Why don't they do that? We'll just have a chat to the station. Hey dudes, give us some monies. Can we get crew? Well, we don't have the fame for it. Or we could go hunt some monoliths, but those are the people I don't want to go for. Hey man, what are you doing? Being crazy. I know this guy's being crazy. Don't you get dizzy? People are trying to unload and load here, sir. I am very tempted to just blow it out of the sky because it's being annoying. Sir, you have been too annoying. We're going to have to terminate your life. Oh, there's the wreck. Hey, it does have some cool stuff, so let's do that. Got some painting to do too. At the moment, most of my ships are just white, I believe. There's gold here. There's a decent sized copper one there too. Because every time I make gold, I'm going to use up some of these parts to make the processes. I mean, they're probably worth it, but it's just another thing, right? Honey. Uranium up there. That's what I'm kind of looking for a little to an extent. I know I've marked a heap of uranium asteroids, but I'm also getting copper while I'm stuffing around here, so kind of a good deal in multiple ways. Also a wreck up here. Basically, I'm going to need some pretty good uranium for big reactors and stuff. I will grab that. Actually, I'm really glad I did put this stuff because it's stopping all the asteroids from just kind of collating in the middle. Collecting is probably a better word for it. Not like it's summarizing things for me. Let's keep going. See what we can find. Carbon. There's diamonds right there. I have many diamonds. Where have I got my diamond storage? My diamond factory, actually. There's a diamond there. Did all the diamond just get dumped somehow? Take a diamond dump? There's no. I make a massive stuff up. Possible. Move things down. So, we have definitely been mining carbon, but we have not been picking it up. Oh shit. Carbon. You can go here, carbon asteroids. Then, yeah, I have had... God damn it. How did that happen? I moved everything around, I swear. Alright, well it can fit in here. To the door. And then diamond, but yeah, we're meant to all sit here. Cool, great, shit. All those asteroids I've previously picked up. Going nowhere fast. I don't like how it's going straight to supply. I wish it would just space off to where it needs to go. Oh, no, we had one there. There we go. Now we have 2 diamond smelters. That seems excessive, so I think we should do is replace that and go for higher carbon storage if we need it, and then put uranium here. Alright, I'm good with that. Gold. Okay, uranium is something I haven't mined, so let's go pick up our uranium that we've got kind of sitting over here. And then let's think about our next step. Now the next step is in regards to Velociraptor. This needs an upgrade. I think the Kestrel is also going to need an upgrade, so we're going to plan that out now. was it? Oh crap, what did I just do? There we are. You know what, we'll just discard the modifications there. And the main upgrade here is some boost thrusters. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. And the point of these bad boys is to be able to stop quickly and boost away fast if we need to. Apparently we're going to need more command rooms though, so if I just make them large, can I... Oops. Make them just... No. Not keen on that. We'd have to do a whole heap of rearrange. Yeah, well, so be it. It's an upgrade, right? So door, and that would mean that this becomes a 3-person affair. So what I might need to do is move you out of the way, move you out of the way. You go over here, and then in terms of control rooms, get something like that. Right. Cool. So that would do it. We'd have a lot more command points to continue to expand this guy. I don't like how kind of vulnerable that it's a very thin layer of armor there, but it's gonna have to do. And we might also want to chuck in another bunk here, because it will take 3 guys to chair the command room now. So an extra person will be necessary. Alright, so that's the plan for the Kestrel, or the media upgrade plans for the Kestrel. It's doing fine in the started area, but in the next area it might start having a few more challenges. Now the other one is the Velociraptor. So, I don't know. I was originally thinking that my plan would be to replace the Veloci with a Owl Defender, which is this guy here. So heaps of armor, decent amount of thrust to get where it's going. The ability to hyperdrive around, which, you know, currently the Velocity doesn't have. It only runs off small reactors, but it's got some shield, it's got some tanking capability, and very importantly, it has point defense systems to be able to get rid of incoming missiles, which is what the Velociraptor at the moment doesn't have at all, and it's a big problem for it. And then some disruptors, basically, to disable the enemy as much as possible, rip through shields, and allow the Kestrel to shoot through. It doesn't take all that much as well. If we look at the... Oh, actually, if we look up here, we're not talking huge amounts of hypercoils or anything like that, right? So I think I will go with that sort of design. Maybe, yeah, hang on. We get a bit of a refund. The expenses is mostly, yeah, coils. But we would need to purchase some stuff. Yeah, okay, we'd need to purchase 149 hypercoils, 456 coils, 1 enriched uranium, a lot of steel, and some tri-steel to upgrade from the Velocity to that. I think we'll keep it. I think we'll try it out. I haven't tried out the ship. It might blow up, and that will be sad. But it will be a learning experience as well, and it will kind of tell me a lot about my planned strategy, whether or not I should be going back to super ships or something. So I know I'm going to need some uranium. I'm going to need more copper. I was really hoping to not spend my life mining copper, but the gods have other plans in store. Alright, This is where we ended our mining string last time. We've already ripped apart all this. That's a ship's graveyard. We'll go to the mine's end. So I could pick up some more steel, and that would be beneficial. Do that in the graveyard. I really am wondering what happened to all my frickin' diamonds. So I know I didn't sell that many. They're all just gonna be... Whoa, hello. Floating in frickin' space somewhere or something. You know, when these guys were rearranging stuff, I should have paid attention and thought, hang on. Can't even remember where I actually transformed. No, I did it in that dock, actually. So, if anything, it's going to be floating in space here. No. Apparently not. Alright. Fine. Be that way. Be that way, game. Just know that I'm not happy about you being that way. I do want to stock up a little bit on Hyperium as well. I'm going to need a bit of that stuff to jump to the next system. I think I need an iron asteroid. So what am I doing? I shouldn't use an iron asteroid. I think instead what I should be doing is going to that scrap graveyard. Where is it? Down here. I want iron, or steel rather. Yeah, come back to base, guys. You can convert what you've got, but we're going down there instead. Much better way to stock up on steel. Should get a few bonuses as well, like coils, every so often from some of the intact parts. Maybe even a few hyper coils actually. Things like this. It's a huge thruster, right? So technically I should occasionally get tritanium. There we are. Speak of the devil. This one, this looks like a juicy sort of target. What is it? It's mostly armor though. this is definitely a much more lucrative way of grabbing all the steel plates I'm going to need for my next build. Yeah, we might just go park ourselves here. Take this apart. Alright, so while that's going on, can we do anything with these guys? I think the Kestrel could go for a bit of a scouting run, because we do have a scout mission still. So if it can go find anything kind of interesting by wandering around the solar system, might as well do so. There we are, already found something. After I set up all those waypoints. Titanium. Wow, this is taking some time. If I do this, will it be better? Nearly full up. And it's just going to be wasted effort after that. Oh, missed one. Oops. Send everyone back. I think we've got all the steel we can handle. And you can go back up to here. Meantime, what did we find? Oh, it's like a trading base here. What you got, guys? I'll buy some sulfur. Top up bunkers. Why not? Got a little bit of money. I'm not sure I want to spend it just yet, though. Might need it for something else. Which way am I going next? I think it was New Morals. So, on that basis, the jump that I want is this one. So that guy can just go up there and camp out there. In the meantime, I'll just keep on trying to find copper, because that's what I'm going to need to finish off the Velociraptor and turn it into the owl. Now the Velociraptor is actually going to get its rename, right? It's a completely different ship design. Kestrel was never really going to keep it, and I'm happy with that. But the Velociraptor is kind of a ship design as well as the name of the ship. So because the design is changing, I feel like that should mean that I change the name of the ship as well. should the Kestrel go down in flames, then the catapult will be the next name of that particular class as well. So I think that satisfies both tradition as well as what I've already called the ships. Hello, autosave. Going on time, 1 hour and 20. Right, get more copper. Good. Go down to this one. Get more copper. Go over to this one. Get more copper. Back. Copper. Nearly full on hypercoils, which will mean that we'll start filling up on regular coils soon, which will mean, yeah, most of our copper will go towards that, and it'll be a faster process to fill up these bunkers with regular coils than it is for the hypercoils. Basically, we'll end up going to the new system with pretty full resources, which will be, well, reasonably full resources, which will be a good thing, I think. Rather than coming in poor and then having a ship blow up or something like that, which would be somewhat frustrating. Nothing else, we'll have a heap of hypercoils that we can sell. Some titanium while we're here. I think I said in a previous stream how I would like to be able to come back if everything goes to the system, if everything goes to shit, and yeah, that hasn't happened. That dream is dead and gone. We're strip mining this system. But I'm also doing so in the hope that I won't have to do so in future too much. I think I might put a sensor array on this thing as well. Maybe build a little cluster out the back here or something. Could still get some more storage out the back there, just to round out the shape. It's not quite a U at the moment. It is kinda, but it's not. And a sensor array would go a long way, as well as a little bit more staff, to making this a bit more efficient, a bit easier for it to find things. Plus, if I want to do star mining, I'm probably going to need something along the lines of a sensor array to know where the things I need are. Plus, we will need a tractor beam, of course. So, yeah, okay. And kind of talking out loud as I think through that concept. I think I like it. I think that'll work well. It will mean that I don't have to crisscross so much here when I'm not using scouts. these guys though. There you. No. Imperium. Copper. Copper. Big one. Hopefully. Sometimes the asteroids can be decent size, but the copper deposits can be kind of tiny. It's really kind of frustrating. It's like, giant asteroid. Oh no, no copper in it. It's just shameful. Shameful copper amounts. But we're nearly full on hypercoil bunkers again. Which will be great. It shall be grand. Shall be the best thing ever. Yeah, we're full there. Alright, so we should just be making normal coils now, rather than also turning those coils into hypercoils. Which is a good thing in terms of us stopping mining and moving on to the next system. So we're in the final phases of the mop-up. I will take this stream so that we head to the new system in it. I feel like anyone watching is deserving of seeing the new place before we sign off or anything like that. I do run these streams as relatively short and sweet because it does get exported out to YouTube, and I want to keep it reasonably bite-sized so you've got a chance of consuming that in an episode. It being an Ironman series, I'm not editing down the YouTube ones as well, because otherwise people will scream at me saying, hey, you loaded a save, you're a cheater. Yeah, well, watch the whole damn thing, because I have to. It's copper. I'm gonna load it up, I think, first, before they start storing it. It's fine. He says with a twitch in his eye, like it's not really fine. Just have an employer who would do that. Should say, it's fine, it's fine. You knew it wasn't. You know it really wasn't. It'd be like minor things as well. But, you know, it's her business, she cared about it, so that's fair enough. Especially small business, I've got a lot of sympathy for small business owners. There's a lot to think about. You're the person in charge, everyone's going to expect you to know what you're doing when you don't necessarily know, so it's kind of guesswork a lot of the time. Takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of emotional damage when things go wrong. Alright, so we seem to be designing 3 bunkers for coils now. Alright, that's fine. It's going to be a fair bit to fill it up, but that's fine. Twitch, twitch. With any luck, I'll run into a few decent sized copper asteroids. Ooh, like this baby. Ha! Couldn't have timed that better. basically wondering how many. I think you get a variable yield of maybe 1 or 2 copper ores from each of one of these, from the looks of things. But you definitely get more than one. Yeah, hang on, we're running out of space to store them as well. That's a good thing. Cool. Feels like it was for so little though. How many we got? 335. Being very tempted to just buy it. Then we have no credits, and we're going to need to hire crew in the next system, especially if we're going to man the owl in the way that I think it needs to be manned. That takes a fair bit more than is on hand for the Velociraptor at the moment. But as long as I can get a skeleton crew through, that will be the main thing, I think. If I can get a skeleton crew, then I can decrew the Trodoc while we go off and fight. Still not even sure that owl is a good design or not as well. Come on guys, just keep on working it. Alright, we've got one bunker filled up. Jesus. I just speak pooks. What the hell are you doing to the English language, sir? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Alright, my patience is wearing thin. So we're gonna go transform the owl now and, sorry, need that Hyperion. Oh, Jesus. I can't ignore it. It's right there. It's a big one. Yeah, we're gonna turn the Velociraptor into an owl to guardian, defender sort of ship. I'm gonna really hope that I know what I'm doing with that as well. If I am, then it will be happy days in the next system. If I don't know what I'm doing, then I probably should have stuck with the pre-built ones supplied by the game, right? But I don't want to do that. I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible. I might start off with them occasionally, but that's about it. I think that's the limits that I'm willing to go for. Okay, so we will join the Kestrel very soon. Travel to the new system. Bump up in enemy classes. So we'll be going class 4 to class 6. Which basically means the Trodoc, as soon as it gets in system, is going to want to jump straight for the nearest. Yeah, okay, here we go. The owl. Not going to cost us a cent, fortunately. And we're going to have plenty left over. Yeah, okay. Oh, none of the normal coils. Yeah, alright, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. So yeah, fingers crossed, here we go. We are gonna make it so. Boom. I'm kind of interested to know if the, yeah, okay, the paint job didn't come across, but fortunately, load paint scheme, this one. Oh, really? You were meant to load the cool paint scheme. I had a paint scheme, it wasn't just an orange owl, I promise. Really? Really? Oh, maybe it's each. Load paint design. The owl defender. Ah, okay. Oh, we get a price tag on our ships too. That's interesting. So the owl is worth 300,000 compared to some of the other ships that have made millions, sort of thing. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, that's the owl. It's my first attempt at putting a paint thing on it as well. So it's kind of got, you know, demon horns. This is a scary owl, basically. And we've got some kind of thruster marks that are put around, you know, symbols of chaos, basically. There's a big ultramarine sort of thing. It's got a red trim. Yeah, I kind of like it. Alright, but this is it. So we need to do some assignment as well. Yeah, I didn't think that those would come across. You're going to assign to that, you're going to assign to that. You are going to pilot the ship. You guys are all about these. You're about these. And yeah, we need to load some roll. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Cool. So these guys are operators. Forward power. Rear power. Oh, actually, you're an operator. Sure. That's the deal. But of course, we don't have enough crew, so that's why the whole thing looks horrible at the moment. We also don't have enough Hyperium, so first up, oh yeah, we need it. It's already loaded, good. Gonna transfer some resources to the Velocity. We're gonna rename the Velocity as well. Giving it a refill as well as the ability to have enough there. Cool. Now, crew-wise, you are going to be assigned to this bunk, you're going to be assigned to this bunk. So that should be enough to pilot power the ship, right? You need to be in here. You will need to be in here as well. Alright, just going to need plain, straight up more crewmen. So we're going to transfer some crew from the Trodoc to the Velocity. Is Kestrel low? No, it's not. Okay, good. Velocity takes the same amount of crew as a Kestrel, basically. We'll run the Trodoc on 12 for now, and the Velocity on a little bit more. We're going to rename the Velociraptor as well. The Owl. Okay. Now, in terms of crewmen, though, I'm going to keep 3 of them over here. So they're going to go power up things. These guys can go to rear power. That's actually more important at this point. So that'll be our engines sorted, so we can get around. Alright, so we've got 3 here, we've got a couple here. And then, yeah, these guys are all going to that particular squad, but that's fine. What are we missing? No. Why is the power not being set? It's better. Okay. So we're going to send the Trodoc up here. Ow. Let's see how fast it is. It's not hugely fast, but I wasn't expecting it to be. It's going to be fast enough, basically, to close with the enemy and be basically a bit of a pain. The Kestrel, I think, is going to be faster, just slightly, yep. And then backwards, it should be faster still, yep, 63. So it's not going to outrun any kind of fighter class, but it should be able to outgun any fighter class just with its railgun. I may be unpleasantly surprised at some point. Some of these, the enemy will come in like Deathwing sort of things, and that's where the Owl is there to come in behind them, and or otherwise just kind of lock onto them and give them a bad day. So we're all pretty good, really. We've got enough Hyperion here, we've got enough Hyperion for a single trip. Just hoping we've got a little bit extra here. I think we do. How much Hyperion on hand? 185. Yeah, we've got plenty. Alright. So, from here, let's now he's also going to go. Power up your hyperdrive, guys. Trodoc is taking its sweet time to power up. Why is that? Probably the rolls. Go back to being red shirts instead of miners, guys. Uniform switch time. There we are. Cool. We're ready to go. It's going to take a fraction of our hyperdrive necessities, so engage. Welcome to New Moros. Yeah. Okay, so we've got an unknown signal straight off the back. We have a station over here. These also look like stations. What I want to do is have all these guys immediately just work their way to that station. We're just going to hyper jump our way there rather than do anything else. I don't know the character of the enemies in this system. I may be entirely improperly equipped for them. If I am, I'm going to need to redesign these ships to deal with them. I'm hoping not, because I put a fair bit of effort, especially into the Owl. I mean, the Owl's even got a paint job, right? Look at it. These guys are basic white. This is actually, you know, shiny. Alright, that was the fastest ship to go off there. These guys are just still powering up that final hyperdrive. And these guys are nearly there. If they ever have to do this in a hurry, they're going to be in trouble. Of course, they're not fully crewed, to be fair. So the Owl is going to be the last one at that location. Here it comes. There we go. Alright, let's have a chat to these guys. We can get some payment straight away, just for showing up. That's nice. There's a couple of rescue, well, there's a rescue mission. Gives a fair bit of fame. There's also a few bounties, so we're going to go pick those up. Exploration quest, and there's a few faction conflicts where we need to destroy the Cabal of Soul. Oh, hang on. Am I at a Cabal of Soul station? I am. Ah, these are the enemies. We don't want to be friends with these guys. I still am going to complete the bounties because they're pirates. But I definitely do not want to make friends with these beyond. And we're not attacking Monolith on theirs. The Cabal is evil. It's in the name, they're a Cabal. But yeah, we're going to want more crew to fill up the Owl. So the temporary easy way to do this is to just send over the necessary crew, and then we have nothing on the Trodoc again. And then the Owl will be fully crewed and presumably able to do its job. It's a heavily armored kick-ass job because this thing is just built for disabling and armored death. Alright, the Kestrel, I think, is going to have enough Imperium to get around the place. So yeah, I think since we're here, we're going to go pick a bounty, see how we go with it. This is the normal place in the game if you're playing yourself, where I would normally just go pick a save, right? I'd save my game before I head out so that I don't have to lose out too badly. I can't do this in this game, so it's making me a little bit nervous here. But this is what I signed up for, so you're not going to get into position now. No, you can. So, worst comes to worst here, I'll probably abandon the Owl and get the Kestrel out of there. And do so by telling it to reverse. I don't think I'll have an issue though. could be wrong. Alright, let's go in. Speed it up. Oh, we've got a freaking pirate as well. I want to take on the pirate. The pirate's likely going to be our hardest guy. Actually, you know, the pirate is a good test of whether or not we belong here. What is he? Got a lot of cannons on him. Got a lot of thrust behind him, as a boost to thrust in particular. So we are going to go for that cockpit. And the owl is going to come in and just tank him. Now the Kestrel should be able to aim for that pretty well. Nope. No, he's too fast. So that might be a thing. I need to make my guys faster. Also wondering if he's going to turn around and give me a bad... Hey, did someone finish my bounty for me? Okay. I'll take it. Free money. A little bit frustrating. I was trying to test out my ships here, guys. See if I can survive in the big bad world here. Come along and blow each other up. See if we can go find those wrecks and mark them. Alright, here it comes. Here he comes, back again. It's chasing this bulk transport as well, I think. Alright, so the Kestrel is actually just gonna sit here. No, he's not chasing. He's just chilling. Tell it to just try and target that first. Might do this the smarter way. Got someone coming in behind us. Is that also a pirate? Yeah, okay. This could get gnarly. Aim there, please. Whoa, that blew off a lot of it. You guys can just try and take out that. I don't mind if you try and just go off to the side here because you've got someone coming up your ass. Yeah. Got him. Nice. That worked surprisingly well. I was kind of hoping this shape would do that, where it just slams in, forces it on front, where these guys can just kind of crab it. Now we're going to go after that other guy here, who's just kind of going to try and sneak up behind me. Mark the wreck, yep, good. No, he's not going to sneak up behind me, he's running away. Probably doesn't even know I'm here. Yeah, there's a... Who can resist a good question mark? Oh, Jesus. It's a dangerous place here. Take him in. Ah, this one is something that I'm actually designed. The aim for that. sir. Aim to take down that thing. Taking a fair bit on the shield. So these guys are starting to come up and reload it. That's good. But we'll want to see. Probably want it to actually target that more than anything else. Just make sure the Kestrel is rail fanning. There we are. Kill. And we'll be fine because we've taken out that disruptor. Or we've got it out of action basically because we can't shoot. This can start digging towards that. Now you can go after the shield. Yeah, we're gonna be good here. The owl is working pretty much as intended. These cannons aren't really getting much of a look in. And yeah, we just blew a chunk out of it, I think. Might go after their engines just quickly. Make sure the Kestrel is still on point to fire at the cockpit. I did see it coming there. There we go. Lovely. Another pirate scum. Yeah, just quickly. Get what you can. There's still an airlock, so we could actually take some of these ships over if we wanted to. I don't think I want to though. Now these guys have the special boost thrusters as well, so they can close really fast. So the Kestrel by itself would have probably died during that engagement, right? It really didn't need the owl up in its face, and the owl is a valuable enough ship, I think, that they were focused on it. So it's working out well, those two ships in conjunction. I think the pincer sort of logic is working well enough as well. That is the one that got irreparable damage, or not with what's on hand. Now I was going to go check out what this question mark was. Then we'll RTB, and because I don't want to start off in the middle. It's an AU. Gold! Alright, let's head back to the base here, where we'll be safe. Another question mark there. Plenty of traffic in system 2. But all in all, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the owl's performing. It's not doing much damage, but it wasn't really ever designed to do much damage. I think I will upgrade it to do damage. We'll make this wider, I think. So it will have a wider sort of cone that it can create. Or maybe a double cone or something. It's going to be more like a crab than an owl. Could have called it a lobster. Missed a trick. But yeah, this is good. I'm happy with this. We can have a chat to these guys actually and grab a few more crew members, I'm pretty sure, just on... Yep, there we are. An extra dude. So I've found that fame is really the limiting factor in this game. There is a setting that you can apply where fame is no longer a limiting factor, basically. You can hire as many crew members as you need or that you can afford to fill your ships, but I feel like that's not in the spirit of the Admiral difficulty where it's meant to be hard. So yeah. Anyway, this is where we are going to wrap it up. We've got the Owl, the Kestrel, and the Trodoc all together, and yeah, we'll try and get up enough fame to make the Trodoc staffed again so it can start picking up the results of these wrecks. And I think from here we'll go with upgrades to the Owl and the Kestrel. We could go with duplicates, but I would need 28 crew, right, each. So we could do a double Owl and a double Kestrel. That's a possibility, a fleet of 4. But I get the feeling I might actually need to do upgrades, right? I think these guys are going to be okay in this environment, but I think we're going to need beefier ships rather than just more of them. Maybe we'll do like a Mark II of the Kestrel and a bigger Owl or something. Yeah, maybe a couple of Kestrels and a larger Owl, make it into the Lobster or the Crab. Maybe put some laser beams on this as well, rather than just disruptors. That could be a good idea. Actually have it output some damage. I don't want to fill it up with explosive things because it's designed to take a lot of damage and get up really close to the enemy as well. But if it had, like if these pincers became kind of laser sort of things that could shoot out freaking laser beams with a shark, you know. Anyway, those are just some thoughts. Let me know in comments or something like that what you think I should do. If you don't care, of course, and just want to see what I do, yeah, fair enough. I respect that. You don't have to say a word. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Thanks again for watching today. It's been a blast. I hope you've enjoyed it. My name is Pooks, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye now.